Montenegro. We are here, a beautiful country with great landscapes. Let's reveal the 10 best places to visit and smash that subscribe button. Top 10 Kotor, the crown jewel of Montenegro and the perfect place to witness the breathtaking moment where the mountains meet the sea. This is a land where nature's drama unfolds at every turn, and the scenery is nothing short of spectacular. The Bay of Kotor is often called Europe's southernmost fjord, and as you approach, you'll see why. Towering limestone peaks plunge straight into the deep blue waters, creating a landscape that feels both ancient and timeless. Imagine sailing into this natural amphitheater, the mountains rising steeply on all sides, their slopes dotted with ancient fortresses and tiny villages. The medieval town of Kotor sits at the very heart of the bay, wrapped in centuries-old stone walls that have stood the test of time. As you glide across the water, the town's red-tiled roofs and church spires come into view, framed by the rugged peaks above. Step inside Kotor's old town, and you'll find yourself in a labyrinth of cobblestone streets, hidden piazzas, and charming alleyways. The town is famous for its feline residents. Cats lounge in sunbeams and greet visitors at every turn. Each corner reveals a new discovery: a quiet courtyard, a centuries-old church, or a bustling market filled with local crafts and flavors. For the best view in town, climb the ancient city walls up to the fortress of San Giovanni. The journey is steep, but every step rewards you with ever-expanding vistas, terracotta rooftops below, the shimmering bay beyond, and the mountains standing guard all around. From the top, you'll feel like you're on the edge of the world, with Montenegro's wild beauty stretching as far as the eye can see. After your climb, reward yourself with a well-deserved break in one of Kotor's sunlit squares. Sip strong coffee, savor a slice of cake, and watch the world go by as locals and travelers mingle. The air is filled with the sound of laughter, the clink of glasses, and the gentle notes of street musicians. To truly appreciate the grandeur of this place, take a boat tour around the bay. The mountains seem to plunge straight into the sea, their slopes covered in pine forests and wildflowers. Every bend in the coastline reveals a new perspective: hidden coves, tiny islets, and the ever-present interplay of light and shadow on the water. As night falls, Kotor transforms into a magical place. The old town glows golden under lantern light, and the piazzas fill with music, laughter, and the aroma of delicious food. Whether you're dining outdoors, or simply wandering the ancient streets, the atmosphere is unforgettable. If you visit just one place in Montenegro, let it be Kotor, a place where the mountains meet the sea in a symphony of natural beauty, history, and unforgettable moments. Top 9 Budva, Montenegro. Here, the Budva Riviera buzzes with energy, famous beaches, and turquoise water. Mogran and Jazz Beach are summer perfection: cliffs, festivals, volleyball, and families splashing in the sun. Budva's old town is a charming peninsula of ancient stone gates, narrow streets, and citadel walls with epic sea views. Don't miss the ballerina statue, iconic photo spot. When the sun sets, Budva transforms. Open-air clubs, beach bars, and restaurants line the promenade. The nightlife is electric, but you can also find a quiet dinner by the marina, watching yachts and savoring just-caught seafood. Budva is all about contrasts, history and fun, elegance and energy. The food, simple, fresh, and unforgettable. Whether you want to dance or just relax, Budva delivers. It's a place you'll never want to leave. Sun, sea, and a really good time. That's Budva. Let's see what's next. Top 8 Durmitor National Park, a UNESCO site of rugged peaks, pine forests, and glacial lakes. The town of Jabljac is your base for hiking. From gentle walks around Black Lake to summiting Bobatov Kuk, Black Lake's emerald waters reflect ancient pines and towering mountains. Rent a rowboat for pure peace. For thrill seekers, the Tara River Canyon awaits, the deepest in Europe. Whitewater rafting here is unforgettable, with turquoise water and epic scenery. Don't miss the Đurđević Tara Bridge. Walk out for a heart-pounding view straight down to the river. Durmitor is wild, humbling, and awe-inspiring. It's a place to breathe deep, feel alive, and reconnect with nature. Whether you're hiking, rafting, or just soaking in the views, Durmitor is Montenegro's wild heart. The mountains here will stay with you long after you leave. This is nature at its most powerful. Ready for more? Let's keep going. Montenegro's adventure is just getting started. Onward. Top 7 Sveti Stefan. This tiny fortified island village, linked to the mainland by a narrow causeway, looks like a fairy tale. Once a fishing village, now a luxury resort, it's hosted movie stars and royalty. You can't wander the island unless you're a guest. But the public beaches nearby are stunning, with unique pinkish-red sand and crystal-clear water. Swim with the island as your backdrop. It's like living in a postcard. For the best view, head to the main road viewpoint at sunset. The terracotta roofs, cypress trees, and blue Adriatic are pure magic. Sveti Stefan is old-school glamour and timeless beauty. Even if you just admire it from afar, it's unforgettable. This is Montenegro's dreamscape. Don't miss it. Let's keep exploring. Top 6 Perast, a tiny waterfront town that feels frozen in time. Venetian Baroque palaces and stone churches line the bay, 16 churches for just a few hundred residents. Stroll the car-free waterfront, relax at a cafe, and soak in the peace. Offshore, 2 islands steal the show. St. George, with its mysterious monastery, and Our Lady of the Rocks, a man-made island built by centuries of sailors tossing stones. Take a boat to Our Lady of the Rocks, visit the church, see local art, and feel the island's spiritual energy. The view back to Perast is pure poetry. This is a place for slowing down, breathing deep, and feeling wonder. Perast is a quiet masterpiece. It's a town that whispers history and beauty. Sometimes, the smallest places leave the biggest impression. Perast is one of them. On to the next adventure. Top 5 Lake Skadar, the largest lake in southern Europe and a national park straddling Montenegro and Albania. The lake is a world of its own, floating meadows of water lilies, dramatic mountains, and a paradise for over 270 bird species, including the rare Dalmatian pelican. The best way to explore? Hop on a traditional wooden boat from Verpazar with a local guide. Discover secret bird spots, island monasteries, and old fishing villages. Swim in the warm, clean water, then feast on smoked carp eel and local Kremenica wine. Lake Skadar is a place you experience with all your senses: sight, sound, taste, and touch. It's wild, beautiful, and full of stories. Here, nature and tradition are alive. Every moment feels like a discovery. This is Montenegro's untamed soul. Come for the views, stay for the flavors. Lake Skadar is unforgettable. Top 4 Bay of Kotor sits Herceg Novi, the town of 1,000 steps. Climb the hills for sweeping views, explore fortresses like Fort Mare and Conli Kula, and wander lush gardens filled with exotic plants and mimosa trees. The old town is a maze of squares, a clock tower, and hidden corners, perfect for wandering and people watching. Stroll the Pet Danica promenade along the coast, lined with beaches, cafes, and restaurants. Nearby Igalo is famous for its healing sea mud and spas. Herceg Novi is a blend of history, flowers, and relaxed coastal charm. End your day with black risotto and local wine as the sun sets over the bay. Here, every step leads to something beautiful. It's a town that rewards curiosity. Herceg Novi is both strong and gentle, a fortress wrapped in flowers. It's a place to savor. Let's keep moving. Top 3 Montenegro's old royal capital and cultural heart. Walk tree-lined streets past grand embassies turned museums, art academies, and the modest royal palace of King Nicola. The city's relaxed, intellectual vibe invites you to slow down. Students sketch in parks, locals linger over coffee. Visit the National Museum and Cetinje Monastery, home to sacred relics and centuries of history. Above it all, Mount Ulcinj looms. Drive up to the mausoleum of poet-leader Njegos for a view that stretches across the country. Cetinje tells Montenegro's story. Ulcinj shows you its soul. Here, history and landscape come together. It's a place for reflection and discovery. The spirit of Montenegro lives here. If you want to understand the country, start in Cetinje. The mountains, the museums, the meaning, it's all here. Onward. Top 2 Ulcinj is where East meets West. Ottoman minarets, Albanian flavors, and a pirate past. The star is Velika Plaja, 12 kilometers of dark sand, perfect for families, kite surfers, and anyone craving space. Beach bars and kite schools create a laid-back bohemian vibe. Very different from Budva's glamour. Ulcinj's old town is a maze of ancient streets, perched above the sea, with layers of Illyrian, Roman, Venetian, and Ottoman history. Visit the museum, once a church and mosque, and the old slave market square. Today, it's all about sunset views, guest houses, and restaurants serving grilled meats, burek, baklava, and fresh seafood. The food is a delicious blend of cultures. Ulcinj is wild, relaxed, and full of stories. It's a place to wander, taste, and watch the sun melt into the Adriatic. Here, every stone has a tale. Ulcinj is captivating and unique. East, west, and everything in between. Let's finish strong. Top 1 Biogradska Gora National Park, home to one of Europe's last primeval rainforests. Walk beneath 500-year-old trees, their canopy filtering sunlight into a green cathedral. Lake Biograd, a glacial jewel, sits at the heart. Circle it on a peaceful path or drift across in a rowboat. The forest teems with life. Deer, foxes, and maybe even a shy bear. This isn't about adrenaline, it's about quiet wonder and reconnecting with nature. Biogradska Gora is a living time capsule, a reminder of Europe before development. It's a place to breathe, reflect, and recharge. Visiting feels like a privilege. End your journey here, surrounded by ancient beauty. Montenegro's magic is everywhere, even in its quietest corners. What a way to finish. Let's quickly recap Montenegro: mountains, coasts, forests. Thank you for traveling with me. This community means the world. There's always another adventure ahead. Until next time, friends. What are your thoughts about Montenegro?